Guys, today I need your help. So one of my favorite things to do out on tour is to stop by any local disc golf shop or any disc golf shop on the way to another place or Play It Again Sports and find their used disc golf selection. And you can find a lot of cool used discs, normally in great shape, that I've added to my bag before, but also some really cool ones that they might not know what they have and it might be worth something, or it's just really old. We'll go through these discs and I just want to show you, first of all, what I have and get your thoughts and opinions on if it's good, bad, worth it, not worth it, anything like that. So there's some molds in here that I never knew existed from Discraft. All right, so first off, this guy traded me this one. This one's not really old, but it's kind of cool. It's an Arby's Buzz from 2022. I thought it was just cool, you know, Arby's, whatever. But it was just cool. Second one, we have an Ace Race disc from 2012. I have no idea what disc this is. It's flippy. I threw it today. So if anybody knows anything from 2012 Ace Race disc, please leave it down in the comments. But this is pretty sick. This one, it's not Discraft. It's not anything, but it has the PDGA Tour stamp on it. No markings on anything else. So I saw it and I was like, oh, that's sick. Like, you got the PGA Tour on it. But so I just snagged that. But this is a Glow bottom stamp Glow Z Buzz from 2012 as well. So that was pretty sick. I know I just like the bottom stamp stuff. The little tiny bottom stamp stuff, and it's from 2012, so it's 14 and a half years ago. That was kind of cool. But it's from First Flight, Highland Park, Juliet, and Delwood Park, the Canyons. We played the Canyons. I played the Canyons, I think, in 2020 or 2022. Fantastic course, but this disc is from there, so I thought that was kind of cool. Next up, we have probably one of the oldest Discraft discs I have seen. It's actually in pretty decent condition too, but we have an Elite Z Magnet. It's gotten to the point where the plastic's like super grippy, super gummy. But I thought it was cool. You got the old-timey Discraft stamp on there. And yeah, I just thought I should snag that. I mean, you see magnets, you barely see the magnets anymore. But I know some people still putt with them. But I thought that was cool. Second, or not the second, but we have this old Buzz, but it's a Steady Ed 2010 Steady Ed Memorial stamp. And I thought that was really cool. I mean, Steady Ed being the father of disc golf, I don't have anything with like his stamp on it or him on it, so I thought that would be great for the collection. It is in, you know, a little rough condition. Actually, the disc feels great. The stamp is probably wearing off, but I mean, that's pretty sick. All right, this next one looks like crap. It has a bunch of ink and dirt on it, but I'm trying to find ones like closer to the 2000 to the 1990s, and this one is, wait, 2001. So 25 years ago. Madison, Wisconsin Pro-Am Harvest Glide. I don't know actually what this is. Elite ZX2. That's the fine print. So I have no idea what exactly that is. So if anybody else knows in the comments, please tell me what this is. I thought at first it was a Glide because the Glide was so big, but I think that's just the name of the tournament. And Elite ZX2. Couldn't tell you. This is cool because when I first joined the PDGA, we got a black Stalker. I found this, and this is a Discraft Storm. I've never heard of a Storm, but this is somebody's PDGA disc that they left in the used bin, so I have it now. But a Storm. Does anybody know what a Storm does? It feels pretty flippy. It almost feels like the Stratus, I think. So it might have been like an old Stratus. I don't know. But this is why, guys, I need you in the comments to help me and show me what I have. And I know they're not all in great condition. I get that. But still, to kind of have them is just kind of cool for me. This is actually pretty new. This is the 2020 Paul Macbeth Vulture. I didn't know he made a Vulture. But yeah, 2020 Legendary Edition Titanium Swirl Vulture. So I thought that was a cool snag. I have, this disc is in terrible shape. Like terrible, it's warped right here, but it's a first run Flash. I think I've heard of the Flash, no idea what it does. It feels almost like a Scorch-ish disc, but it said first run. I don't know, not in great condition. The disc is actually in fine condition, but it has a little warp, that's it. But I thought it was cool. Any first run stuff from a disc, I have no idea what it does or heard about. It's kind of cool to me. This one, I know a lot of people have these, and there's better ones, better shapes out there. I have one in pristine condition, but it's the old Cyclone. And this one has seen its, look at that, guys. It's so warped. But I have one of these in pristine condition, so I actually bought this one just because it was $2. So I bought it to do a video on the Cyclone back then versus the Cyclone they dropped for Worlds again. So it'll be kind of cool to do a video to compare those. But yeah, I don't know what a pristine condition one. I have it. It's white and in a bag. I've had it for years, so I don't know what that's worth. But okay, this is actually a mold that I had no idea existed by Discraft. I thought it was DGA, maybe. I don't even know. It sounds like a DGA disc, but I think Discraft gave most of their some molds over to DGA, I think. But actually, I was actually throwing it today, and it actually flies so good. But this is the Discraft Typhoon. It feels, it's bigger. Like, maybe it's not. It feels bigger. It feels bigger in the hand for sure. Yeah, a little bit. It's like a little bit. It feels a little bit bigger. But these are actually really fun to throw. They almost feel like you're throwing a Frisbee. And it has to be like a 6-speed. I don't even know if they technically had speeds back then. But these are two Typhoons, which I had no idea Discraft made. And I actually really like them. They actually fly so good. Oh, this one I think I meant to take out. But it's just it's an oldish glow zombie. I know the zombie is not really thrown much. I have a couple, but I've never seen a glow one, and it was like $10. I was like, I'll snag it. But okay, we have the Ace Race Hawk, which I've never thrown a Hawk. Seen it before. This is not a new disc. I mean, it's not an super old disc, but super funky mid. So I'll definitely do a video with that. But okay, now we're getting into the cool stuff. Well, we have a Ricky Proto fossil, which is cool. We have. And most of this is Discraft. I think everything in here is Discraft except for one or two more that I'm going to show you. But we have this guy. This is a Buzz, but it's the very first time I was told they tried to do the bottom stamp. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's a bottom stamp Buzz right here, the little B, and then the amateur PGA United States Amateur Disc Golf Championship understamp with the star. I don't know if you guys can see that in that lighting, but, and it's actually, it's a Buzz, but it has Wasp imprinted on the thing. So that's in pristine condition too, and it's super cool. So I was able to snag that, which, it being one of the first bottom stamp discs they did, it's pretty cool, pretty cool. Okay, this next one, it's not Discraft. I don't exactly know what it is, and I only got it because it's not really like a brand that's out there anymore, really. And I don't think it's that old. But anything that said Whammo Frisbees on it, I was like kind of jumping on because there's just so much history behind, you know, the Whammo Frisbee and stuff. That's kind of like how we all got started. So, but it just said Whammo Frisbee, PGA approved disc golf fairway driver, and it has a flight path. I don't think it's worth anything. I don't think it's just kind of cool to have something from www.whammo.com. But I don't know. You guys can tell me what this is. I think these are pretty common. Not sure. We have an old, it got some ink on in the back, but otherwise in pretty good condition. Old Comet. An elite disc golf stable mid-range driver. Discraft Comet. It's so funny because they're not that stable. But that's in pretty sweet condition. It's like the old stamp too, so I thought that was cool. When you have something that has a date on it, it makes it cooler. Which brings me to this magnet. This is a super lightweight magnet, maybe like 110 grams or something, or less. But it's from September 25th to 26th, 1999. And the only thing wrong with it is it has a little sticker grease that I'm going to try to get off. But that's so sick. Like, 1999 magnet, that's awesome. And like, they still have the patent number and everything on there. That's so cool. Guys, these last three are my absolute, like they're completing something. And these are discs I've never even heard of from Discraft. First up, and this is in fantastic condition too, we have the Discraft Deuce disc golf driver. What? I've never seen this. It's so stiff. And look at the rim. Like, if you guys can see that, it has like that indent on it. And it's in fantastic condition. So it's the Discraft Deuce. That's crazy. This next one, you know, I wonder, no. We have the Discraft Elite XS first run, ultra long range driver. That's it. It's in plastic. I bought it in plastic. It's been kept in a fantastic spot, pristine condition. Somebody tell me what this is and if it's worth, you know, having a collection. I think anything old or first run Discraft discs that aren't around anymore is really cool. So I don't know what that turned into. Guys, okay. This next disc is my, like, the base of my entire collection. And I want you guys to comment and tell me your thoughts about it, what you know about it, if you can. This is everything, all the evidence we have point to this being the very first, from the very first batch of discs Discraft ever released. And only 200 of these are made in the entire world. We have the Phantom prototype. And you got the prototype, and then a 156.5, all in a bag. That is insane. I mean, I don't know how old this is, but the fact that I have one of 200 of the first discs ever created, I mean, that's going on the wall in a special case in like a big old oak frame, picture frame. I don't know. But comment down below and please tell me what the heck, you know, if I, you know, just your thoughts. If you know anything more about this, please let me know. But that wraps up the discs I've grabbed in this year so far, or at least the last couple of weeks. I don't bring everything back on the road with me, but that's what I have. I wanted to leave you guys with one question, because this week we're here right before Worlds in Michigan, and so I wanted to know if you guys would want to see a course review on the new Black Locust course, or maybe just like a Worlds Week vlog, kind of highlight what's going on out there, what have they done for Worlds this year, because this is rumored to be, I think, the biggest Worlds we've ever had. So kind of like the behind the scenes. I give you short little recaps after each of my round, something like that, and not really a course preview, because I think everybody's jumping on that this week. So please also comment down below if you have if you want more things to comment about besides the disc. Please comment what you guys would like to see from me this week for content that would fit most of your viewers' opinions. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. And guys, we need to beat Isaac, my brother, to 10K. We are at almost 9,000. So please subscribe. I got to beat Isaac on something. Please, guys. All my younger brothers out there, come on. No, but seriously, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.